still make a lot of money. The last 6 years, I learned a financial literacy, which is if you're not doing the 80-20 rule, you're a fool. 80% of your money should be going home. So it was cool, it was fun, but the last 6 years was real work. Anybody else?
Did you?
Where did you play? I mean, what countries, what cities in those countries?
Cool. So I started out in Spain, then I got hurt in Valencia. I played in Germany, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Cyprus, France, all over. So I've been lucky to see 6 continents.
As a coach, when you like recruiting players, what's like the number one thing you look for?
Social media. I don't care how you are as a player. I look straight to your social media. That tells me everything about you. And we know about the ghost accounts, and we got it. Social media tells us everything because it's that one place where you think is secret. So if you do have a social media account or you got a ghost account, guard it. Like my daughter plays volleyball, and my daughter just put something on her social media that's totally reckless. And I couldn't scream on her quick enough to take it down. Like there's a college that'll look at it. That's the first thing we look at is your social media. I don't care what your counselor says. Your counselor doesn't know you, but your social media does. Any other questions?
Talk to basketball about like when you hit that slump, like when you hit that part where you're like, oh, I don't know if I can go no more, like that next push, because you say you've been playing professionally for a long time, and I know a lot of you guys are not saying that. I know they want to get there eventually, but sometimes they feel like they probably capped out, like, oh, I don't think I can get any better because I'm not as tall or as other people. Can you talk to me about the adversity of being able to play at the size you're at the highest level, and what it's going to take to get there?
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest thing, one of the biggest reasons why most people aren't successful is because they don't really look at things realistically. So I'm 6'6" and I play point guard. So if you're a point guard and you're 5'8", 5'9", you're probably thinking, wow, I don't want to play against this guy. But there's so many gifts that you have that I don't have. So a lot of times what people do is they look at the things they don't have and then they say, I can't do it, instead of looking at what you do have. So when I played, I wasn't, at the beginning of my career, I wasn't a great shooter. And people said, oh, he can't really shoot a lot. Well, guess what? First 5 years of my career, I led the leagues in free throws every single year. Why? Because I attacked. And I picked spots. But as I got older, I realized that now you have to work on different things. So one of the rules I always tell players is summertime's where you change your game. So you identify 1 to 2 things where you want to master, and you put every ounce of hours into mastering. For most of you guys, if you play basketball, you're probably one-hand dominant. So that should be probably one of the first things you work on, is working on your weaker hand. People used to play me and they was like, oh, he's right-handed, make him go left, but I can finish with my left better than I can with my right. So a lot of your weaknesses actually can be your strengths, but you just have to work on them a lot more. So that's my biggest advice to players. Find 1 or 2 things every summer and master it. Put your all into it. That doesn't mean you don't work on all aspects of your game, but there are certain areas you specialize in and you become like very good at. Does that make sense?
Are there other sports that you should look at to help out or help with basketball, or just straight basketball?
No. I mean, if you play other sports, it can always work. Tennis, soccer. I play soccer as well. So I played soccer professionally for like 3 years. That changed, like the last 3 years of my career, it saved me. I think the last year I played 24 minutes a game going into the playoffs, and I was averaging 13 points a game. Do the math. That's 1 point every other minute. And it was pretty much me being next to the basket or using footwork to get it done. So other sports can definitely help. There's different ways that they go about things that can help you in your sport. It's just trying. It's all about trial and error. I wish I could sit here and say you'll be in the NBA if you do this. Everything's different for everyone else. But you just have to try it.
Like, what does the day of a college athlete look like workouts?
It depends on the school. Some coaches are really anal. Like we do a lot of stuff early morning. So 5 a.m. we call it the power lift. So we get guys in 5 to 6. Then you have your different groups depending on what your schedule is like. So you may have classes early in the morning because you're a freshman. Well, our upperclassmen probably don't. So they'll probably get their workouts in first thing in the morning. Maybe you as a freshman come in the afternoon, you get your shots up, you do your things or whatever or not. So it all depends. But you're probably having practice at least once a day. And in the summer times, I'm sure you guys are aware, usually in college, you don't have a life. You're gonna work out. You're gonna work camps. If you're in a good program, you're gonna work camps and you're gonna be there. And you may get to go home every couple of weeks